Oh, yeah, as I say, instead of okay this time. Gotta throw a slider in. These guys pick on me all day long. I'm
Do
just trying
not.
to I'm
We
just
do
trying to
not.
survive up here. This is that 80-10 gilt. We had the 80-2 right before here. This is the 280 liters, the lot 44, high heat. Jim, high heat. 80 liters
Right.
high heat, just so you know. Back on my intention, back on that dam of the Denver champion.
Yeah, I made a mistake, and he'll never let me forget that. I said the other one looked like a breath taker, and it did. The belt and everything kind of did. But, yeah, this one's a high heat. And, again, this one's a tinier on pounds, and you go where you need to. That one's green and good, and a skull is excellent. Length of front's really good, and length of body is great in proportion. It's going to be a hog that you can feed hard or hold in the middle of the pack and then roll again and run her as a big kind of a breeding gilt, whatever you want to do there on down through the fall or as far as you want to go. That one's got a running gear to die for. It'll be very good heaviness of bone, flexibility, structure, green muscle, but good and stout. Very nice pig.
I really thought this one had a big rear leg on her. You know, just in terms of where her body and her mass is, and all the limbs really match up. But it intrigued me when she kind of gets out on side and drags it behind her, and you just notice that burliness or density of that rear leg when she's out here. But again, clean made down her top, really slick fronted.
Yeah, that crossbred gilt show they have there at OYE, one of the bigger, tougher gilt shows in the country all year long, and the one that wins was short-sided, elevated up off the ground with a neat look, and no stranger to crossbreds. Troy Sloan just, on the mic just seemed floored by her. And if you watch the video, I mean, that was an incredible gilt. Sells for $175,000. And, this one's got some of those traits in terms of being elevated up off the ground, being short, from her blade to her hip, but being long from her blade forward. That's just a freaking freaky combo that when you get that in crossbreds to where you do all that stuff naturally, it's just a piece of cake from there on out.
Make some boars and barrows out of this one to take out first time around. That length and proportion with that structure, that running gear. I think this is how you want to make them things this day and age. 80-10, lot 44, high heat gilt.